quality likes, like Melanie's looking for, and I'll show you 6 case studies that captured over 7,000 emails. And lastly, I'll show you how you can copy these strategies to double your list, drive engagement, and close more sales. Now, before we jump in, guys, I want to introduce myself. There is my mugshot in the upper left of the screen. Take a look. So this was about 4 or 5 years ago, and this is where the company started. I started selling Facebook fan pages, and I grew my first page to this many likes. Go ahead and look where my mouse is. You'll see how many likes I grew this to, all with no ad spend. This was just using marketing strategies, and you see I grew it to 173,000 likes. If I can do it, guys, you can too. In fact, we grew so fast, I then had the marketing, the company, the Wiley series. They published the Black and White for Dummies books. They reached out and asked to publish some of my content. Of course, I said, sure, of course. So they did, and before I knew it, I was speaking across the country and the world in famous art galleries like this one in New York, speaking about social media strategies. I was at the World Leaders Forum, sharing the stage with former presidents, talking about the importance of entrepreneurs like Melanie and small businesses. And most recently, we just raised $2 million in funding that Yahoo Finance covered on their homepage because we are helping small businesses and entrepreneurs capture email leads and drive sales on social. And so this money we're going to put towards continuing to do that. Additionally, because I do not care about big business, I was recently featured on Creative Live, where I taught small businesses how to get engagement from Facebook and Instagram. And throughout this entire journey, we've been featured on some of the top marketing blogs like jeffboulos.com, Social Media Examiner, All Facebook, Inside Facebook, The Wall Street Journal, and more. So guys, that's a little bit about me. Tell me who you are via the poll on your screen right now. Are you an entrepreneur, say 1 to 10 employees? Are you a small business, say 1 to 5 employees? Are you an agency that helps other people manage their pages? Or are you a consultant that helps other people manage their pages? Go ahead and answer on the screen right now. And I love seeing Rich and Lauren Victoria and Alyssa Buckley, along with Sacramento Web Design checking in. Emotion Bikes just checked in. Good having all of you. Go ahead and answer the poll on the screen right now. About 55% of you have voted. I'll move forward once I get about at least 70% of you have voted. All right, perfect. 67, 68, 69. Go ahead and vote. Okay, 70%. Great. So I'll share these results with you, and you guys will see that the majority of you guys are entrepreneurs and small businesses. In fact, 80% of you are entrepreneurs and small businesses, and the rest of you are consultants and agencies, which is great because I've got a lot of examples for both. So let me move forward now. I'll hide that poll, and now I want to remind you exactly what you're going to get in the next 30 minutes. You'll see how a marketing manager with no technical skills launched a Facebook campaign that converted at 30%. I'll show you 6 case studies, and I'll show you how you can copy these strategies to get results, Linda and Lillian Lee. And lastly, guys, you can win a Heyo t-shirt on this webinar. These things are made from the softest fabric your fingers have ever touched. They are gorgeous. You really want one. And I'm going to give one to the person that takes the most creative notes. Here's how you win it. Totally free. We paid a lot of money for these shirts too. They're really high quality. You simply post your notes during the webinar to Twitter. Okay? Just post to Twitter at Heyo or hashtag Heyo Notes. And this is wrong. You're not going to win 50 bucks. You're going to win a Heyo t-shirt at Heyo or hashtag Heyo Notes. So write that down. All right, let's get into the first piece of content. How a marketing manager with no technical skills launched a campaign that converted at 30%. Well, I want you guys to first meet Milena Regos. Here she is. Take a look at her picture in the upper right of my screen. Now, Milena is a lot like you guys that said you're an entrepreneur, okay? Malena's an entrepreneur. She was working with this ski resort, and she wanted to use Facebook to get free traffic and build their email list. Well, you can go ahead and read what she said by reading the black text across the top of my screen. So you can see her campaign converted at a remarkable 30%, and it had a fantastic mobile experience. Now, you might not have picked up on this, but in this image, there are 6 psychological tactics Malena is using that I will break down in a second. And those are the secrets to how she converted so high and captured right here 4,500 email addresses. And captured 4,500 email addresses. Next, I want to introduce you to Paul Abdo. Now, here he is. There's his picture in the upper right. Okay, now, he runs a brick and mortar location. How many of you guys run a brick and mortar location? A lot of you, right? Okay. So Paul, you can see what he's done. All right. He launched a campaign, gave away a night in his hotel, but look how many emails he captured. He got 1,200 impressions and captured 700 emails. Guys, do the math. What conversion rate is that? 1,200 impressions and captured 700 emails. Kenny Goldberg and Bill Inman, Brett Brooks, amazing conversion rate, isn't it? 60%. It's really, really amazing how high that converted. And again, I'll break down why here in a second. The last person I want to introduce you to is Amy Lombard. She is a small business like many of you are, and you can see she's a super smart woman. She's put together these highly custom bags from her home office. She's a stay-at-home mom. She put these bags together. And again, she wanted to capture emails to sell more of these bags. I want you to read the black text across the top of my screen right now to learn more about Amy. All right, so again, you guys can see she was skeptical at first, but she doubled her list, and read right here, she sold more bags. That was the key. So you just met Malena, who captured 4,500 emails. You met Paul, who converted it at 60%, and you met Amy, who is a small business entrepreneur. Guys, tell me in the GoToWebinar questions, who are you most like? Paul, Malena, or Amy? Who are you most like? Paul, Malena, or Amy? Tell me in the GoToWebinar questions. So Lauren, Hillary, Lay, and AJ all said Amy. So did Luis Rogers, Diane, and Robert Anderson, along with Katie Fletcher. Alyssa Buckley said she is like Paul. Cora Schwenk said, I think that's how you pronounce it, Schwenky said she's like Malena. Joe said Malena. A lot of people saying Paul, Malena, Amy, good. Good. So I see a lot of good feedback there. Great. Well, what I want to jump into now is why Malena, Paul, and Amy had so much success. But first, I just need you to tell me quickly via the poll on your screen, have you launched a Facebook campaign before? Select either yes, no, but I want to soon, or no, I don't use Facebook. And if you select no, I don't use Facebook, this webinar is not meant for you. Your time is valuable, so leave this webinar if you selected no, I don't use Facebook. You're not going to get any value from this webinar if you don't use Facebook. Okay, I'll let you guys finish voting. I'll click close poll, share the results, and you can see 40% of you said yes, 57% of you said no, but I want to soon, and 3% of you said no, I don't use Facebook. So that's great. So about 97% of you have either already launched a campaign or you want to in the next week. This call is perfect for you then, because now I'm going to go into the 6 pieces every Facebook contest needs to succeed. So write that down across the top of your notes. If you're writing with pen and paper, put that at the top of the page. If you're typing, put that at the top of your Word document or at the top of your email or whatever you're writing in. Okay? This is the 6 pieces every Facebook contest needs to succeed. Okay, first, strong incentive. So many people get this wrong. You do not want to give away an iPad or an iPod or the new iPhone 6 Plus or anything like that, because you'll get a lot of entries, but they won't be high quality leads. Okay, you'll get a lot of entries, Barth Gillian and Fabio Theon, but they won't be high quality leads. Paul Bermudez and Kenny Goldberg, does that make sense? These are just going to be people that want to enter contests. So Denise Taylor and Rosabal Medina, you want to give away things that are highly empathetic to your brand, meaning things that relate to your brand. So if you're a bag company, okay, maybe give away old bag inventory. Okay. Now, if you're selling services, this works too. Just think about something physical that goes with your service. So if you're a consultant, maybe you buy a really expensive pen, right? A really professional pen, and that's what you're giving away. But you want to give away something that appeals emotionally to your fans. Guys, yes or no? Tell me in the GoToWebinar questions. Does this first tip make sense? You do not Smithers said, why wouldn't you give away the product? Guys, do not give away your product. You're discounting your product if you do that. You're devaluing your brand, all right? Can I get an amen if you agree with me? Do not discount or give away your product. You're trying to sell your product. Give away a complimentary good to your product. So if you're selling a hamburger, give away the ketchup. Do not devalue your brand. That's how you go broke, all right? Amen, right? Okay, good. I just want to make that a point so that you guys don't forget that. Don't give away your product. Give away complimentary goods or services or products, okay? All right, next, you want to create urgency. That's the second thing you should write down. Create urgency. Okay, create urgency. Kenny Goldberg, Brenda Armitage, write that down. We've launched 250,000 of these campaigns. And if you want to get more likes, capture emails, and drive sales, you want this countdown to be 7 days. No more, no less. Write that down. If it's longer than 7 days, people will view this and they'll think, oh, I can just come back and enter later, and they never come back. If it's shorter than 7 days, that's not enough time for the campaign to get momentum. So 7 days or less. Stick to that. Number 3, you want to make it easy to enter. Do not be vague. I want you to tell your fans exactly how they win by featuring the email opt-in on that first step. Okay, look what we've done here, email opt-in. Now, tell me in the GoToWebinar questions, guys, do you use email marketing? And if so, what platform do you use? Do you do email marketing? And if so, what platform do you use? Okay, Alyssa said MailChimp. Denise said no. Katie said MailChimp. Catherine and Joe Schnasser said iContact. Rod Mitchell said MailChimp. I'm seeing GetResponse, Constant Contact. Aweber. What about the rest of you guys? Nate Beats. Nate, what do you use for email marketing? Okay, Letitia Torres said MailChimp. Nate said Infusionsoft. Okay, great. Guys, if you don't do email marketing yet, you want to use MailChimp. Okay, they have a great free, it's free up to 2,000 leads. Okay, that's my recommendation. And what happens is when people put their email in here, okay, it then goes right into your list, your email marketing list. Okay, so it's really powerful. They put the email in, it goes into your list in Aweber, Constant Contact, MailChimp, etc. So make sure you ask for the email. Now, to see how the job you guys have done so far on building your email lists, let me just ask you real quick, all of you listening, how many emails are currently on your list? Now, those of you just starting, select 0 to 500. But the rest of you, I'm just curious, how good a job have you done building your email list? Go ahead and tell me in the GoToWebinar questions right now. Or sorry, in the poll on your screen right now. This will help me better curate the rest of this webinar. So I'm making sure I'm giving you guys the right kind of content. I see 67% of you have voted. I'll wait till 70% of you have voted. So if you're not looking at my screen right now, focus in on my screen and go ahead and vote for me, okay? Okay, perfect. Great, we'll close that poll and I'll go back in. So good job, guys, building your email lists. I want you to build your lists from 500 to 7,000 to get up to 7,000 to 100,000 or 100,000 or more. This is the best way to do that. Make it easy to enter. That was the third thing you should have written down in your notes. Okay, 4, write this down. This is the secret to getting free traffic without ad spend, okay? Number 4, let them market for you. What does that mean? Well, let's say you only have 1 fan on your Facebook page. That's okay. If you can get that 1 fan to enter their email, click like, share, and tweet, that starts a snowball. And that snowball starts rolling and gets bigger and bigger and more momentum, just like that ball that was going to crush Indiana Jones in that first movie he released when he was in the dungeon, right? You want to create that snowball. This is how you do it, right? Now, the reason this works is twofold. 1, it's not required that they like and share because that is against Facebook's terms of service, okay? What we've done is we've put the submit button above steps 2, 3, and 4, but we've still included steps 2, 3, and 4 to incentivize or kind of push along the person entering to do that. And typically, we see a very high percentage of people go through and do steps 2, 3, and 4. So I'll show you some examples later about how this works, but this is how Milena got 17,000 free impressions without having to spend $1 on Facebook ads. So this is the 4th thing you should write down, is let them market for you. Guys, tell me in the GoToWebinar questions. Give me a heck yes if this is making complete sense to you. Have you already had an aha moment on this webinar? Tell me in the GoToWebinar questions, what do you think? Okay, people going, heck yes, totally awesome, yes, yes sir, awesome so far. Definitely yes. Jennifer Danielle said, heck yes. Okay, good. This is making sense. Perfect. I love this. I love this. Brenda said, yes, again, I've been studying you guys for 4 years. Brenda, thanks for that. We love our customers. Okay, number 5. Write this down. Number 5. Build brand trust. Build brand trust. Okay, build brand trust. Do not jam your brand into some rigid Facebook contest template. There's a lot of other folks out there that you can use to launch Facebook campaign, but it's rigid and you got to fill out a boring form and it's not, you can't customize it. Customize your campaign. Put your logo in the upper left and then put your contest rules, Jenny Quang. Put your contest rules in the bottom right. So you'll say something like, we're sharing, follow the steps on the left for your chance to win these bags, okay? Contest runs until February 7th or whatever the end date is. Winners will be announced by Monday. Pack includes, and any other contest rules you have. This is where you want to put that, okay? So build that brand trust. Okay, last piece. We've gone through the first 5, which you should have written down in your notes. Remember, strong incentive, create urgency, make it easy to enter with the email opt-in, okay? Let them market for you by getting them to like, share, and tweet, all right? Put in your brand. What do you guys think the last piece to a successful Facebook campaign is? Tweet me, @Heyo. Tweet me, what do you think? And again, those of you taking notes, go ahead and submit them at #HeyoNotes. But tweet me, what do you think the last most important piece to a successful Facebook campaign is, if you had to guess? All right. No, that's not right. I don't see any correct guesses yet. Okay, there we go. Hillary Olsen Strong and Shanice Ha guessed it right. Make it mobile friendly. You guys can tweet this. This stat is remarkable, and if you tweet this, your friends will think you'll think you're a genius. Are you ready? 1.32 billion people log on to Facebook every month. 50 50% of them only use Facebook from their mobile device. So if you don't do what Amy did here, which is launch a mobile version of your campaign, Holly Flynn, David Lambert, you are literally cutting off your legs. You're losing 50% of your body. 50% of your leads, they have no chance of converting because you don't have a mobile campaign. Okay? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You need to have and make sure your campaign is mobile. And Sabrina Louise, I'll show you that here in a second. Okay? Make it mobile friendly. Okay, mobile's a must. So you can see here what Amy did after she created the campaign is she posted it to a status update, and her fans could then see the update. Okay? Now, let me ask you guys real quick. Answer the poll on the screen. How many Facebook fans do you guys have? Go ahead and answer on your screen so I can get a sense of your fan page size. How many Facebook fans do you guys have? Okay, I see about 69% of you have voted. I'll wait till 70% of you vote. So if you're not looking at my screen right now, go ahead and vote, please, so you don't hold everybody up. Okay, great. Close poll. So a lot of you have 500 or less, and then a big portion of you have 500 to 7,000, and then there's more of you that have even more than that. This status update is critical, whether you have 0 fans or whether you have 100,000 fans, because you just need one person to click this and enter to start that snowball rolling. And you can see the results that Amy got. 1,800 impressions, 582 emails captured for a 30% conversion rate, okay? And again, you can see, I want you guys to read right here where my mouse is. You can see she said, I was skeptical of launching a Facebook campaign because I did not want to spend a lot of time tinkering with design to fit and code our company's image. I was able to do this without code, and the ease of use was amazing. I built my list and I sold more bags using these strategies. So guys, I want to remind you right now to submit your notes, hashtag Heyo notes. And what I would like to do now is actually feature one of you guys live. So while you guys are submitting your notes, I want you to also tell me in the GoToWebinar questions, what is your website URL? I'm going to pick one of you and do a live demonstration of how you can use Heyo to double your list and drive sales. Again, submit your notes using hashtag Heyo notes, and then put your website in the GoToWebinar questions. Again, take a picture of your notes and submit them at hashtag Heyo notes. And I see a bunch of you have already done that right here. And these notes look great. Love it, love it, love it. Tons of people are submitting their notes. We have a jewelry manufacturer here, which is great. This desktop, perfect, great. Looks like a beautiful view out your window joining us today. We've got Lindsay that's captured all 6 steps right here. Again, submit your notes via, I love all these notes, via Twitter right now. Hashtag Heyo notes is the link that you want to use. And then after you do that, okay, and it looks like Shane just submitted his. Shane, these look great, my man. Once you do that, tell me your website in the GoToWebinar questions, and I'm going to pick one of you guys to feature you live. All right, let me go pick one of you right now. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to use, okay, let me unmute Catherine Choi. Where's Catherine? There she is. Hey, Catherine, your microphone's unmuted. Is it connected? Are you there? Okay, Catherine doesn't have her microphone connected. Guys, put your website back in the GoToWebinar questions only if you have your microphone connected. Only if you have your microphone connected. Okay, I'm going to go find Shane Frazier. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. There he is. Oh, Shane, you're unmuted. Is your mic connected?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
I am doing well. Are you learning something? Is this valuable so far?
Yeah, of course. It's
Good.
great.
Okay, hey, real quick, I'm going to use you for the live demo. While I'm pulling up your website, tell everyone real quick, 15 seconds or less, what you do.
I'm a social media manager, and this is one of my clients that encouraged me to watch this webinar because we use the Heyo contest app, and we're looking to kind of build it more.
Oh, great. And what is your agency's name? What's the website?
It's the Ryan Agency, the one you just had up, is the client that I'm here for.
Okay, I know, but what, like you personally,
Oh yeah, SNA Today.
SMA Today?
No, SNA Today. Yep,
Okay, let me pull that up, and it's .com, right?
correct.
Great. Okay, and what does SNA Today do? It's a social media management company?
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Cool. So is this right? Is this it?
Yep, you're there.
Okay, great. So guys, this is the part of the webinar you really don't want to miss because I'm going to go in deep here with Shane and go over exactly how you use Heyo, okay, to drive emails and drive sales. So Shane, here goes. First things first, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, and I'm going to make sure that I'm first logged onto my Facebook account. I'm going to log off of Chris's, who is our head of operations, and log into mine. And Shane, how many clients are you currently working with?
About 15.
Okay, great, great. So I'm going to get logged in. And what I'm going to do, Shane, is I'm actually going to set up your page. Whoops, let me refresh. I'm going to set up your page or your administrative backend on Heyo in line with your agency versus your client. So I'm going to click Add a New Business. I'm going to call it the SNA Today Agency. All right.
Okay.
So anyone who's a agency, you could list all your businesses right there. Shane, I'm sure you do that, right? Since you're already using it. Yeah. So what you're then going to want to do, guys, and again, take notes here. You're going to click this button right where my mouse is. Run a social contest. And then on the right side, we're going to select sweepstakes. Now, we have video contests, group deals, refer a friends, and photo contests. If you want to capture emails, the campaign to use for that is sweepstakes. If you want to get user-generated content, use a photo contest. Okay. If you want to get impressions, use refer a friend. Okay. We're going to stick with the sweepstakes, Shane, for now. Okay. And then what I want to do is start building this campaign. So I'll click save and move to the next step. And Shane, the first thing I want to do is pull in your logo. This is your logo, right?
Yes.
Okay, so watch this, guys. It's very fast. And Shane, I want you to kick and scream if you see me write one line of code. Deal?
Okay.
All right, cool. So boom, we'll paste that in. There's Shane's logo. Shane, do you remember what we said in terms of how long the campaign should be?
Yeah, less than 7 days.
Perfect. So we'll end it on Friday. Now, Shane, as an agency, what is something you could give away that would be valuable but is not your product?
Maybe something that one of my clients feature, like one of their products possibly.
Great. What idea do you have?
One of my clients has a product that you shake away to keep critters off of their property.
Oh, interesting. Okay. You know what? I also just saw this too. You guys do events? They're paid events, right?
Yeah, but there's none listed under there just yet.
Well, that's okay. Do you have one coming up in the next 3 months?
Yeah, but I just booked it, so I haven't had a chance to upload it on my website.
No, that's okay. So what if we give away event tickets? Right.
Good idea.
That way they also get to meet you in person. So what I'll do is I'm going to go and search event tickets in Google. Okay, now I'm obviously making these tickets up as I go, right? Because I don't know what the event actually is that Shane's going to put on. But I'll copy this image URL, go back into Heyo, paste it in here, and then I'll describe the giveaway in this text. So I'll say, enter the steps on the left for your chance to win a free ticket to Shane's social media conference. valued at $397. All right, and you can add any additional terms of service here, any additional description you want to add. You can put all that right in there. I'll make it a bit bigger. And then Shane, what do you use for email marketing?
Constant Contact.
Perfect. So watch this. This is how you instantly integrate, okay, with your email marketing provider without having to code and Google div tags and all this complicated stuff. Are you ready, guys? So you click right here. I'll click Constant Contact or MailChimp or whatever you use. You'll see it's already connected here, Shane. And then I'll select the list. See, it's importing MailChimp list data, no code. Whoops. It'll pull in the list data. And then you want to pick the actual list on that account that you want to drop these leads into. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And it's that simple. You then click Save Changes. And then all these leads, when the instant they're captured, they drop right into your email marketing provider's account. Guys, that's pretty cool, isn't it? There's a bunch of folks, Shane, I love it. I love these live webinars so I can get feedback real time. There's a bunch of you guys in the questions going, that looks awesome. Guys, that
is great.
Loretta just had an aha moment. Guys, who just had an aha moment? So simple, right? Okay, let me keep going here, guys. So next, Shane, we want to get this part set up because remember, this is how you get free traffic, right? So we want to put your fan page URL first. So I'm going to see if I can get to your fan page. I'm sure I can from your website. Yep, here we go. Okay, I'm going to then take that and I'm going to drop that in this top part. I'm going to leave this link to share or tweet blank because if I leave it blank, Shane, it'll automatically share the URL of this campaign, which is what we want, right?
Yeah, correct.
And then what text would you put here? Remember, this is what your fans are tweeting to their friends when they enter. What would you say?
I want some sort of call to action telling them what they're getting a chance and make sure that they share it with their friends or retweet it.
Okay, so I just entered to win two free tickets for the Shane conference. Click here and you can too. See how that works? I'll click Save Changes. And then Shane, if I want to add some design to give the campaign some more texture, guys, check this out. Look at all these pattern options you have. Over here on the right side, we can pick a pattern. And also, Shane, we can pick a background color. Maybe I wanted to match your green and your logo. Maybe I'll do it a little bit darker, actually. Something like that, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
You like that?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So I'll click Save and Preview. Now, Shane, remember what? Actually, you know what? I just saw I kind of like this image better for the giveaway image because it's you at an event. So watch how easy this is to change. Just click the image, put in the new one, and there we go. All right, perfect. So save changes. Now, Shane, what percentage of people are only using Facebook on a mobile device each month? Do you remember?
1.2 billion.
Yep, that's total usage. What percentage of them are only using mobile? Do you remember?
Is it 48%?
Yeah, just over 50%.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch this, guys. Now, I talked to a lot of you guys before the webinar, and you told me that you'd spent someone said $2,000 or $3,000 on a mobile optimized campaign. This one button I'm about to click will automatically make your campaign mobile. So you don't want to miss this click I'm about to make. Are you ready? All right, here we go. So I'm going to click preview. And Shane, look at this. Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes it super easy.
It's optimized, it fits beautifully, and that way, when we then click publish, and you get your smart URL, you want to put this smart URL in a status update, and Shane, when you do that, if people click this link via desktop, they'll be taken to the desktop version of the campaign. If they click that same link via mobile, they'll get the mobile version. So you only have to worry about marketing with one link. Hallelujah, right?
Yeah, that's so much easier.
It's way easier than trying to have like 4 different campaigns on desktop and mobile and trying to manage all of them, right?
Correct.
So guys, that was just an example of the sweepstakes campaign. I will quickly show you some other things we offer. You know, this is another template we have. It makes it really easy to capture additional information from your fans, like first name, last name, email, phone, and company name. We have this template that's great for free downloads. This template is great to do for just the email opt-ins. We also have these social templates over on the right. So if you want to put your Pinterest stream directly into Facebook, install our Pinterest app. Same thing with this Instagram app. In fact, if I use this Instagram app right now and I say I want to see just hashtags, I could pull in Heyo notes and I could see all the notes you guys are submitting live, right? So it's a really, really cool strategy. I'm going to go back and show you just quickly some other templates. We've got YouTube as well. Okay. Now you've also got a photo contest that you can launch. Okay. This is very, very cool when you get it working. You launch it, people can enter or vote, refer a friend, people put their email in, they get a link, and then they receive points when their link gets clicked. There's also a video contest, which integrates beautifully, integrates beautifully with both Vimeo and YouTube, right? So there's all kinds of options. If you want to optimize Shane for email captures, stick with the sweepstakes. But guys, tell me in the GoToWebinar questions, how many of you are surprised at all these different things you can do with Heyo? I'm guessing you guys saw at least one thing that you didn't know about. If you saw one thing you didn't know about, just type one thing in the GoToWebinar questions with exclamation points if you're really excited. Shane, thanks for being a good sport and joining me live. I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Of course. And I'll unmute Shane again at the end to get some more of his feedback. Okay, let me find where he is and I'll mute him. Great. So guys, that is exactly how you can launch this yourself. Now, a lot of you guys have less than 5,000 fans. In fact, a lot of you guys have less than 500 fans. You might be asking, will this work if I have less than 500 fans? The answer is yes. Read Andrew Medlum and what he said across the top of my screen right now. I love it. Jock Miller said, worth getting up at 5 a.m. for the webinar. I live in New Zealand. That's amazing. All right, again, read what Andrew Medlum said across the top of my screen. You can see he started at 0 and captured over time in 11 days 2,000 likes and 862 new leads. Here's a screenshot from his email marketing back end, in fact. So you can see how successful he was. Secondly, here's how Heyo helps you get free traffic and leads. And I'm going to use Mari Scholl, who's a small business and an entrepreneur, and I'll show you why she had success. So she launched her campaign. She asked people to click like, share, and tweet. Now I see about just 58% of you are looking at my screen right now. The other 42% of you maybe got distracted with email. You're really going to miss out on this because this is how you get free traffic. Others, they spend thousands of bucks every month on Facebook ads, and they don't realize you can get it for free doing this. Here's how. They click like, share, and tweet, and it generates all these free tweets from fans with links back to the campaign. Again, this is all free marketing. Hundreds and hundreds of free tweets. I mean, this is amazing. Right? Really is amazing. So again, this campaign, there was 0 ad dollars going into this. Okay, Diane's asking for statistics. There were 0 ad dollars here. So when people click, when Linda's fans or Twitter followers click this link, they go back into the campaign and enter their email, which is how Mari Scholl got 345 new emails and 620 impressions with no ad spend. Does that make sense? Again, hugely successful here, and it's free. Okay, it's free traffic. The last question I get is, my industry is not a normal one. Will Heyo work? Guys, the answer to that question is right here. I'm going to show you some quote unquote weird industries. This is a golf course, 51% conversion rate. This is a knitting company. They sell yarn. Again, they captured 3,200 emails and for a 64% conversion rate. Look at the other statistics on my screen right now. All right. Okay, and again, if you offer a service, okay, or if you're a home-based business, okay, think about something physical, Jerry, that you can give away. Okay, think about a pen that you can give away or something like that that's related to your service. Here's another one. Mantra Band, 2,600 impressions. Look at where my mouse is at how many emails they captured. Really, really amazing. Okay, really, really amazing numbers. 53% conversion rate. And lastly, if you're not technical and you're wondering if you can do this, just remember Amy. Okay, she was able to launch her campaign without using code, and the ease of use was amazing. So yes, it does work with less than 500 fans. Yes, it will get you free traffic with no ad spend. Yes, it works in any industry. And yes, you can absolutely do this with no code. So here's what you've learned so far today. Now, stay tuned, don't leave, because in a second, I'm going to show you our highest converting campaign. I'll do live Q&A, and I'll pick the winner of the Heyo shirt based off who submitted the best notes. So here's what you've learned so far. How a marketing manager, Amy, Paul, and Milena, had success using Heyo on their Facebook page. I showed you 6 pieces every Facebook contest needs to succeed, and I showed you 6 case studies that captured over 7,000 emails. And I showed you how you can copy these strategies to double your list, drive engagement, and close sales. That's what we've learned so far. Now, I have a very important question for you guys. Go to heyo.com/chat. I'll meet you there. Go to heyo.com/chat. I'll meet you there. All right, I see Lori and Tyler and Nate. Everyone is joining. I'm going to type in, hey there. Again, guys, Nate said, bam. I'll let all of you guys join. I see, again, we have several hundred folks on. So again, heyo.com/chat is where you want to join. I've got a quick question for you. Hello, Alyssa from New Hampshire. Okay, cool. So is everyone here? Everybody here? Okay, here is my question. Here's my question I'm asking. It's a very important question. I'm only asking it in the room. Okay, here it is. Yes or no? All right, I just asked the question in the room. Guys, what do you think? Tell me at heyo.com/chat. Were there at least 2 things you guys learned today? If so, type heck yes in the questions, at heyo.com/chat. If you learned more than 2, throw in some exclamation points and crazy characters from a Japanese dictionary. What do you guys think? Cool. Tons of, it's moving too fast for me to call out everyone's names fast enough. Nate was getting creative doing it backwards. Okay, people are learning a ton. Alyssa said, I already started my campaign, which I love. Great. Well, guys, here's the thing. You guys all know that if we tried to do this stuff ourselves, we would do this. Look at my screen right now. How many of you guys are guilty of this? Stay in the chat, okay, but minimize the chat window and look at my screen. How many of you guys are guilty of this? Right? You're like, okay, I love Nathan. I love these strategies. I want to launch a campaign now. So I'm going to go to Freelancer. I'm going to type Facebook app. I'm going to look for somebody that looks normal, like Ivan. Okay, it says senior PHP developer. He must be smart. Oh, and it says Facebook. Okay, yeah, he's who I need. And you're like, okay, 55 bucks an hour. That's not bad. What happens, guys? Who is guilty? Rosalba Medina said guilty. Who's guilty? We've all done this. You think you can do it fast and cheap, freelancing, using Odesk or Freelancer. You find someone like Ivan, and before you know it, you've sunk 4 or 5 weeks into trying to manage Ivan. You have no energy left. You missed family dinners and vacations, right? It's stressful. Oh, and by the way, Ivan's still going to bill you $1,000, right, for 20 hours of work at his hourly rate that he's got listed here at 55 bucks. It's like $1,000 down the drain. All right. So here's my question to you guys. I've given you a ton of value. We still have Q&A, and I still have to pick a winner and show you our highest converting campaign ever. But I want to spend 3 minutes showing you the price, but only if you're interested. I don't want to waste your time. So if you are interested, type buy in the heyo.com/chat stream. And if I see at least 20 or 30 of you type buy, or type bought if you've already bought. But if you type buy, I will take the time to go over pricing. Let me go refresh that. Maurizio said, I would like to move from Wishpond. Maurizio, we welcome you. Oh, okay, I see a bunch of you guys said buy. So I will do this quickly, and then I will go directly in to Q&A. I'll show you our highest converting campaign ever, okay? And then I want to connect with more of you guys. So here it is. Pay attention to my screen. Okay, so leave the chat up, guys, but stop chatting. Focus back on my screen here, please. Okay, are you focused on my screen? Okay, so here's why you want to work with us. Besides having the easiest to use platform, these are some folks working with us right now. We have a proven method. It's scientific, it works, and it converts. These conversion rates you see here on the right are through the roof. I want all of you guys watching my screen right now to get these conversion rates. Here's how you're going to do it. So we've done this for all of you. This is what we're offering on the webinar. You'll have the ability to launch 3 campaigns live in any given month. You'll get access to all of these great, fantastic templates I showed you, the sweepstakes, photo contest, refer a friend, all of it. You'll get full access to the drag and drop editor, which requires no coding. I'll throw in the smart URL and mobile integration so you don't lose 50% of your leads. And I'll give you access to analytics like impressions, likes, and email captures. Okay, now we're doing this all for a really fantastic price. It's one time, $300 for the year. A really amazing price. That's why so many of you have typed bought, because you've already purchased in the GoToWebinar questions. Everyone who has not purchased, you can go to heyo.com/once and you'll get access immediately to do everything I did on this webinar. But we are going to sweeten this up a little bit. Check this out. If you buy the $300 option before this webinar ends, we'll throw these products in totally free. First, I want to feature you, Loretta Dillon and Shane Fraser, on our blog, which gets 30,000 unique views every single month. So it's great exposure for you. Second, we've already spent about 15 grand on lawyers and attorneys to make sure our campaigns comply with Facebook's terms of service. That way, you can just use us and not worry about Facebook shutting you down. We're fully compliant. That way, you can sleep at night and not always be worrying. Next, I know Ivan's a great guy, but the third bonus is you can stop paying freelance developers and designers and just do it yourself with our drag and drop platform, a $97 value. Now, a lot of you guys like Ivana and Rich along with Russ, you asked me about ideas of what to give away. This ebook is what you want. It's 11 high converting ideas you can copy as an incentive or prize for your Facebook campaign. It'll work if you do a coffee stand. It'll work if you're a stay-at-home mom. It'll work if you're a local agent. This is the ebook you want, and this ebook alone is worth $300. Number 5, you'll get access to our invite-only mastermind group. This is a group I personally curate. It's full of the smartest Facebook marketers I know. They exchange ideas, they help each other, and frankly, you just get information in this group you can't get anywhere else. If you go to heyo.com/once and buy for $300 one time today for the year, you'll get access to this mastermind group. And lastly, for any other questions or concerns you might have, we've got you covered. You'll get a personal one-on-one strategy call with either myself, if you're an agency, or Jay, if you're a single business, to ensure that you are successful. Now, I do not, in order to grab this, again, you go to heyo.com/once and leave the top option selected. Do not pick the bottom option. This is monthly, and you don't get the bonuses if you pick that. Click the pay annually. It's $300 one time for the year, and you'll get all the 600 bonuses as well. So I'll let you guys grab that now. And I also want to tell you who this is not for. If you have not launched your Facebook fan page, this is not for you. Do not purchase if you have not launched your Facebook fan page. Go to heyo.com, go to facebook.com/pages instead. That's a great place to start to launch your Facebook fan page. And once you do that, then come back to Heyo. But again, do not buy if you don't have a fan page. Next, again, if you don't have a clear goal in mind, do not purchase. Heyo has very specific campaigns for very specific things, whether it's getting likes, capturing emails, driving sales, or just driving engagement. So do not use us. And then when we call you to get on a strategy call, if your answer is, I don't know what I want, we're going to refund you. Okay, because you need to know what your goal is so that we can align you with the right template. Does that make sense? So do not buy if you don't have a goal. Okay, what else? What I want to do, guys, is I want to go in and I want to unmute a few folks to get some feedback. And then I'm going to go into live Q&A. And I'm also going to show you our highest converting campaign ever, along with picking a winner of the shirt campaign. So, or excuse me, the note campaign, whoever took the best notes. So let me go in. I'm going to unmute some folks. Let me find. Alyssa Buckley said, okay, I purchased and I literally just made my campaign in 5 minutes. Alyssa, that's amazing. Let me see if Alyssa has her mic connected. Alyssa, I have you unmuted. Is your microphone connected?
Yeah, it sure is.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're like jumping up and down right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we just launched our holiday campaign, so this is like perfect timing.
Yes, I love it. Now, have you heard of Heyo before, or was this your first webinar with us?
I've done a webinar before, but this is the first time I actually did an action item.
Yes, I love that. Okay, tell me real quick, what did you think about the content, and why did you purchase?
It's easy. The content was great. You made it super easy. I felt like I was in the room with you, and there's like, there's no like bullshit, basically.
Amen, sister.
It is straightforward and super easy. So that's why.
And so you just launched your campaign. Many people go, Nathan, I want to sign up for this, but is it really as easy as it looks? You tell them.
It's so easy. I just did it just listening to you. I had it on my screen and minimized and just did it really quick. So
you mean you were ignoring me to build a campaign?
No, I'm a multitasker.
You're so red-handed. You are so busted. Alyssa, thanks for being a good sport. Welcome to Heyo.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Guys, I see a bunch of you signing up. I want to welcome all of you. Melanie, Catherine Choi, Joanna Wemple, Holly Flynn. Guys, if you have questions, you can call us at this phone number, 1-800-884-8640. Okay, or you can ask us in the GoToWebinar questions right here. We've got Brooks answering questions. Brooks is on the Heyo team, and he's answering any questions at heyo.com/chat. Wes is answering any questions you have in the GoToWebinar questions. And then you can always call us at 1-800-884-8640. And I want to tell you guys, if you are launching campaigns to get likes, capture emails, drive sales, and get engagement, Heyo is the easiest platform to do that with the most flexibility. We don't offer these extra products thrown in all the time. So you want to purchase right now by going to heyo.com/once. And I'm going to see if I can unmute a few other folks who I see signing up. I see Kurt just signed up. Kurt, I've got you unmuted. Is your microphone connected? Okay, no Kurt, that's okay. I'm going to try Holly Flynn, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. There's Holly. Hey, Holly, you're unmuted. Is your microphone connected? Holly, how are you? Holly, we can hear you. Go ahead and talk. Okay, Holly doesn't. Holly, we can hear you typing. I promise you have your microphone connected, even if you don't realize it. How are you?
Hey there.
How are you? You're like.
I'm doing great.
You're like, wait, is my microphone actually connected?
I had no idea. Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Tell me real quick, Holly, about your business. What do you do?
I create inspirational products. So I have some posters, and I just I'm getting ready to publish a few books.
Okay.
And I also have a company that puts on extreme endurance events. So I'm going to probably have to pick between one for the first campaign.
Oh, that's great. And yeah, remember, you can launch up to 3 campaigns.
Okay.
Yeah. Now tell me real quick, Holly, what did you think about the content? And I see you just went to heyo.com/once and purchased the $300 one time for the year option. Why did you purchase?
Because I need to get my butt in gear, and just watching you guys go in, and it was so cool to see it in action, and it just, it just seems so super easy to do, and it just makes so much sense. I've ran traditional Facebook ads before, and this just seems to be so much more, has just so much more impact, and it's just so much, oh my God, more cost effective and more targeted, so it was a no-brainer.
Well, it's fun, it's hip, and it's cool, right?
Yeah.
Holly,
Yeah,
do you have kids?
I have one.
Yes. Kids are going to think you're way cooler now that you're using Hey.
Awesome.
That's my guilt trip on you. Holly, I see again a bunch of other folks checking out. Kathy, Carol, Janine, a bunch of folks. I want to show you this real quick because I didn't show it in the live demo, Holly, but I think it could be relevant for you.
Okay.
So I showed you the different templates we have. Take a look at this though. So you see right here where it says drag and drop?
Yes.
So if I click that and I choose, I'll choose this blank one and click Save and Start Editing. Do you see all these widgets over here?
I do.
So you could actually start just pulling in different images. Okay, now I'm going to pull this off my desktop here. This is an image I just pulled off my desktop. Do you see how you can kind of resize and move around wherever you want?
Yeah.
Or maybe you want to put a Facebook comment stream in. Maybe you want to put the comment stream below a YouTube video. Look at all this creative control you have.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's very, very cool, and you don't have to do any coding, right? You're not a coding wizard, are you?
I am not.
Yeah, me either. You and me both. Let's say that this was a YouTube video that you wanted to embed.
Yeah.
Watch how easy this is, Holly. You just copy the link, go back here, drag on the YouTube widget, and you're simply going to paste in the link, and there it is.
Awesome.
So maybe you record a video, and the call to action is comment below, and look at, we've just put this literally a fully drag and drop campaign together. No other solution really offers this kind of flexibility, Holly.
Yeah, it's amazing.
So, hey, well, I want to welcome you. Welcome to Heyo. It's great having you.
Thank you.
You bet. All right. Guys, I see a lot of you guys checking out. I'm not going to be able to chat and unmute all of you guys, but I want to tell all of you thank you. We're about 60 seconds away from live Q&A, and I'll also then get into our highest converting campaign ever. Now, guys, here's what I'm going to do, because I see a lot of you guys have checked out. I wasn't anticipating this many of you would be interested. these bonuses that we have, they do take a lot of time, right? Writing a blog post about your business or campaign, we do a great job on our blogs. They do take time. So we can't offer this to everybody, right? Because we would be writing blogs for literally months and months and months. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll do this for just the next 3 folks, okay? Next 3 folks. Now, this isn't me trying to, create a bunch of urgency or make you feel uncomfortable about buying. I do not want you to buy if you don't think Heyo can help you get likes, emails, engagement, and sales. Frankly, because then you're just going to ask for a refund and churn. I'd rather you don't buy at all. So do not purchase, okay, unless you're genuinely interested. But we'll do this bonus pack for 3 more people at heyo.com/once. Again, I do recommend that you purchase if you have a fan page already set up, okay, and if you're looking to get engagement, likes, emails, and sales. We'll do 3 more folks. The next 3 that purchase will get the bonus pack, and then after that, the bonus pack will be gone. So let me talk to a few more folks just here quickly. There's Courtney Eckhart. Courtney doesn't have her mic. That's okay. Let me talk to somebody else that just purchased. Maureen, ABCDEFGHIJKLM. There's Maureen Lake. Maureen, you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Maureen Lake, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Heyo!
Heyo!
Hey, what did you think about the content today? And I see you just purchased the $300 option. Why'd you purchase?
Well, we're just so excited. We actually saw you in Boston at the Sell to Your Success.
Oh, you guys were there in person?
We were.
Did we get to chat?
I'm sorry, what?
Did we get a chance to chat?
No, we didn't.
Did you get
You were
stickers?
sworn. Pardon me?
Did you get any Heyo stickers?
Yes, we did.
Okay, good. Awesome. They're on your forehead right now, right?
They are.
I want you to take a selfie and put it on Twitter.
Okay, I will.
So why'd you purchase, though?
Well, we were so excited after listening to you, and then, we got signed up for this webinar, and, we have 2 small businesses, and we need help, and we're just energized by your whole platform.
That's awesome. I love hearing that. And who do you have there in the background? Is that an assistant you got or a partner?
It's my daughter. She's my business partner.
Oh, I love that. How cool. Well, hey, next time I'm in Boston, I want you guys to come up and just drill me with a big old hug and yell Heyo, and I'll put a smile on my face.
I will.
Okay, Maureen. Hey, welcome to Heyo. It's great having you.
Well, thank you.
You bet. Okay, guys, we're down to 1 of these left. Sorry about that. Again, we'll just do it for 1 more person. Guys, I have to tell you, just on here on a webinar with you guys, all of our Heyo, you guys are all from Heyo, so this wasn't marketed to anybody else. There's nothing more I love than being at a live conference and meeting folks in person like Maureen and her daughter. It's so much fun. So if you guys see me at a conference, don't be bashful. Come up and say, hey. We usually are giving out shirts or stickers or coupons to local small businesses because we love supporting small business and we really do not care about big business. So don't be bashful. Again, we've got 1 of these left, and let's see. I'm going to refresh. Okay, it looks like Luis Smithers got the last one. So Luis, congratulations, you got the last one. For anybody else who's in the middle of checking out, I will honor it if you're in the middle of checking out. Okay, if you're putting in your credit card info or your email or your address, I will honor that. But I'm going to move forward now to the next part of the webinar. We're going to do live Q&A. But first, I want you guys to see our highest converting campaign ever. Here it is. So this is King Tut's Wawa Hut. Okay, it's called King Tut's Wawa Hut. All right. And what they did here is they set up their campaign and they were giving away tickets to see Biffy Clyro. Okay, they're giving away tickets to see Biffy Clyro. Now, what they did is they also launched the mobile version. Okay. And after they did that, they then posted up a status update, and here were the results. They captured 2,700 email addresses. Again, guys, this was all free. Here's what happened. People clicked like, they clicked share, and they clicked tweet. And over 1,000 people tweeted this campaign, which drove the 2,400 impressions or new views back to the campaign. Check this out. Really amazing, guys, isn't it? So that's how they got so much free traffic. And here's what's stunning. This is the email I sent to the campaign creator. Read this email that I sent. It's a screenshot out of my inbox, so please don't share it. So I was congratulating her, and look what she wrote back. Read this off my screen. Isn't that crazy, guys? Isn't that crazy? She said, we've had a great response, but to be honest, the contest is so good, it's driven itself. Guys, if this last highest converting contest convinced you that Heyo is right for you, I will go ahead and for one more small business or entrepreneur, I'll put one more of these up. Okay, so Lewis got the last one. We'll do it for one more. Heyo.com/once. And what I'll do while that's happening is I'll talk to one or two more of you. Finish up your notes, guys. Finish up your notes and submit those as well. Robert Anderson, I've got you unmuted. Is your microphone connected? Robert Anderson, is your microphone connected?
Oh.
Hey, how are you? Robert, how are you? Okay, it sounds like Robert's having some technical difficulties there. No problems. Let's talk to, let me talk to Stephanie real quick. Belinda Hernandez. A, B, C, D. There's Belinda. Hey, Belinda, you're unmuted. Can you hear me? Is your microphone connected? Okay, Belinda, it does not have her microphone connected. That's okay. Let me try. I'm just going down the list of all of the new Heyo customers here. Derek Latta, is your microphone connected? Derek, you there? Okay, no, Derek, that's okay. Let me try one last one here. We're going to try Thomas. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, R, S, T. Thomas Caruthers, you're unmuted. Is your microphone connected? Hey, Thomas, how are you?
How you doing?
I am doing really well. How are you today?
All right.
Very good. Hey, let me ask you real quick, 15 seconds or less. What's your business do?
Do event and sponsorship marketing.
Oh, very cool. And let me ask you, I obviously you listened to the webinar. What did you think about the content?
I think it's great. I actually listened to it once in the past, and it looks like you've added a lot of new templates and different bells and whistles since last time.
Oh, very cool. Well, hey, let me ask you. I see you just went and checked out at heyo.com/once, the $300 option. Why did you decide to purchase? Your money's important to you, obviously.
I think that at this point in time, I was ready to go with it. I wasn't ready last time.
Got it. Very cool, man. Well, hey, welcome to Heyo. We're thrilled to have you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to using the tools.
You bet, Thomas. Take care. Great, guys. Okay, here's what I want to do now. Everyone, go ahead and submit your notes. Okay, I'm going to do live Q&A now. And right after Q&A, I'm going to pick a winner to the notes competition. So here's, again, how you submit your notes for a chance to win a free, to win a Heyo t-shirt. Okay, again, tweet your notes at Heyo and hashtag Heyo notes. Okay, at Heyo or hashtag Heyo notes is what you want to do. Now, I'm going to now take questions here. Let me see. You can either raise your hand on GoToWebinar if you have a question and I can unmute you, or you can ask it via the GoToWebinar questions, or you can also ask it via Twitter. Okay? All right. Let me see here. Okay, so it looks like Wes has done a good job, Brooks has done a good job in HipChat getting all those questions answered, which is great. Guys, I'll ask you one last question. If you guys want more campaigns, remember the plan you just bought has 3. If you want more campaigns and you're interested in white labeling, like if you're an agency or you're selling to other businesses, go ahead and answer on the screen where it says, would you like a demo? Select yes, if you sell Facebook campaigns to other people for at least $200 per campaign. If you sell for less than that, don't select yes. Okay, if you're selling campaigns to other people and you want more than 3 and you also want them white label, select yes on the poll on your screen right now. But again, if you're selling them for less than 200 per campaign, or you don't have 4 or 5 clients, just select no. Okay, Deborah asked a great question. She said, because I photograph weddings, I only have 20 to 24 clients a year. How can Heyo work for me? Deborah, put up a tab, okay, with some photos, maybe an Instagram feed of photos you've taken in the past, with a comment stream below it. So your clients can leave testimonials. That way you can have your testimonials living right there in the screen. Also, you can launch a campaign, a sweepstakes, okay, or a photo and video contest for people to submit their favorite wedding photos. It's a great way to drive additional engagement. Okay, great. So it looks like everyone just answered the poll, which is great. I'm now going to go in to Twitter and pick winners, or a winner for the shirt. So I'm going to search hashtag Heyo Notes. I'm going to do all. I'm going to say show me the videos. Okay, let's see who I like the best. Oh, we've got a dog here from Hendrik. Hendrik, you pulled the dog card, man. I like your style. Okay, what else? I see buttons photography, great handwriting, good notes. We've got some highlight action going on here with Lauren. Lauren's joining from Honolulu. Lauren, what time is it there right now? Oh, we've got Alyssa, who's got really creative. I love this. It's almost like a little infographic. That's my favorite so far. Oh, nope, this one's my favorite. Deborah, this is really cool. I love this. Some infographic action going on here. The snowball effect, which I love. Okay, Deborah's my favorite so far. Let me scroll through some more of these. Okay, I'm seeing dog and shoes. Very cool. Looks like you're selling these flats, which is great. Okay, I think the winner, Deborah, is going to be you. Hey, congrats. You won. So, Deborah, email me your address, nathan@heyo.com, and I'll get you your prize here as fast as I can. Congratulations. Okay, great, guys. And again, I see a ton of you guys were engaging with us throughout the entire webinar. Tons of you. So thanks for doing that. And all of you who decided to purchase, guys, welcome to Heyo. I'm thrilled to have all of you as part of the Heyo team. And remember, I do not care about big business. We are only focused on helping you guys succeed. If you thought this webinar was valuable, the content, and you have an audience that you would love to have me present to, feel free to email me, nathan@heyo.com. I'd be happy to do that. Okay? If you have any other questions, you can email me, you can tweet us, okay? You can find us via our support desk as well, which you can find on our website. We're here to help you. So guys, with that being said, welcome, guys, and I'll see you inside the application, or like Maureen and her daughter, I'll see you at the next conference. Take care. I'm Nathan Lacka, the CEO and founder of Heyo, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.